Hey everyone, how's it going? I have not been fed. How's everyone doing? I hope you're all doing okay. Me, I've had a long week. You know, I was intending on having 4 collaboration streams in a row. Turned into 5. Because I ended up on Dot stream during Dot Day afternoon. I suppose these things happen. Also, did you know that the end of season event on Fortnite is terrible? Absolutely awful. Very unfortunate. Normally Fortnite's events are pretty good, but the current one is really bad. For some reason, Windows is applying some ugly sharpening to my other monitor. Can't fix it till I reboot, so I'm not gonna worry about that right now. So, I think you all follow the main channel, so you all know what's going on. You know, I got a new TV, you know, I lifted it by myself, you know, I hurt my arms. for a couple days, and then mysterious back pains a couple days later, which don't seem to be related. My back is mostly better though, mostly. I felt like I could do a stream as long as, you know, it's a laid back, smaller stream with just the people who really want to see my alt content. Thank you for the follow. Once I get to a certain age, my back will just decide to start hurting as a prank. That sounds very... Oh. Mods! Mods! Okay. That was funny. It reminds me of the fact that I've been getting more sponsorship offers for SaralenAlt than I have been for SaralenA. And to me, that's just very funny, you know? Like almost every other day, I've got a sponsorship offer in my mailbox for SaralenAlt. There's something in my eye. Why does this always happen when I stream? Maybe I shouldn't be putting my face directly into the camera. So, thank you all for being here. It's... Playlist, are you even randomized? It's a very good look at my forehead. What, like... Like that? Good thing this is an alt stream, huh? So today I'm gonna... Kaiju! Today I'm going to be playing Star Control Origins, which I've never played before. And I honestly didn't want to put Star Control Origins on my main channel after a lot of thought, because I don't know how much I'm going to play it, I don't know if I'm going to finish it, and I don't really want to support Brad Wardell that much. I will probably be streaming another playthrough of the Urcon Masters eventually, I think, but with like a randomized map. But for now, you know, we're gonna try out Star Control Origins, see what it's like. Okay? I forgot to set this up at all, so... Wow. Is that what I was doing last? It's so weird coming back to this overlay after so long. I haven't used this overlay in ages, the alt overlay. Okay, Jester, thank you for dropping by at all. Okay, where's the game? Loading screen. Loading screen. Why don't you look up the Star Control lawsuit? This is a very long loading screen.
and transmission.
And this is originating from where, exactly?
It's local. Triton.
Recall the captain. Tell him that he's needed.
He's still on administrative leave from the incident.
That no longer matters. He's the only one qualified to command the prototype Vindicator.
Hmm. I see. So my cursor isn't showing. Can't I just launch this instead? I'm trying, but nothing's happening. Oh well, oh well. Hmm. Commander Skyla, you say? You guys can hear the game okay, right?
The last of the crew and supplies should be coming over to you shortly, Captain. Time to get started. Star Control is ordering you to travel to Triton and investigate the alien radio signal that's originating there.
What's wrong with your mouth, girl? Why do you look like you got rejected from a DreamWorks movie?
It's just a series of regular pulses at 1.42 gigahertz.
Not what I asked.
That's the hydrogen line, in case you've forgotten your radio astronomy. Some very excitable men in glasses are pretty sure if aliens ever try contacting us, they'll do it on that frequency. They are substantially less certain why aliens might be on one of Neptune's moons, though.
Okay, then what
Scan
should I
its
do?
surface from orbit. If you find the signal, send one of your ship's landers down to the surface to examine it further. If it is an alien, you are ordered to not die and tell us right away.
But otherwise it's safe to die?
Sure. You die as much as you want, Captain. Just send the ship back.
Okay, and...
You've already forgotten how to captain a starship, Captain? That's not a good sign. What do you want to know?
Let me make sure this is set. That should look like it.
You use your thrusters to fly forward and steer.
You don't say. Okay, why did you suddenly become a mute? I can't read lips. Are you miming this?
Braking maneuvers typically require you to turn the entire
What
ship
the-
around and thrust in the opposite direction. That's the basics, at least. If you want to refresh your combat maneuvering skills, you can visit the training facility at Ceres as well.
Series. I always thought that was pronounced Ceres. I never heard anybody say it.
Your ship's computer will automatically put the ship into a safe orbit of any planet in the solar system once you get close enough to it. Scanning the planet from orbit will reveal items and resources of interest, as well as potential landing zones you can send your landing craft to. We have limited resources here right now, Captain.
That's how I
We
feel
used up a
too,
lot
Mirai.
running the construction of that
The
vessel.
lip syncing is really
If you find
bad.
materials
Her
in
mouth
any
looks
worlds in the
terrible.
system, you can return them down here. We'll calculate what they're worth and
Like,
present
I
this to
don't
you as
mind her
resource
face
units,
when
or
her lips are
RU.
not moving.
You can use RU to purchase new components for your ship. Hope that helps, Captain. Not entirely. Their departure is the whole reason we have a star control in the first place. Your mission to Triton takes priority, but if you do discover anything concerning the Lexites, you should tell us right away.
Oh.
We still have no idea. For post-humans, or whatever they call themselves, they sure didn't talk about themselves as much as us original versions like to. We've combed over their facility on the moon hoping to find some hints, but haven't found anything. They never seemed to be upset with us, or expressed any great unhappiness with their situation on Earth. Which is maybe surprising considering some of the abuse they took. My
I'm
theory?
sure it won't be so
They got
bad
bored
when
with
talking
us.
to
Bored with
aliens,
human affairs,
right?
Maybe bored of our smell.
Be bored of our smell.
After they left Earth in 2085, we know they set up on the moon for a short while, but that was just a staging area. So they're out there somewhere. Well, they're essentially human, so yes? But even during the chaos of their exodus, when they were stealing our launch craft, they went to great lengths to avoid harming anyone. Still, they obviously have access to technology we've never even contemplated. If you do run into them, be
Get my
careful, Captain.
soda.
Sure, Captain. Star Control has accelerated the construction of our new modular deep solar system vessel specifically for this mission. It's the fastest, most expensive ship humanity has ever made, Captain.
And you really
Try not
named
to
it
lose
that?
It's also equipped with our latest resource collection landers, which I would encourage
Thanks for the
you to make
hydration
heavy use
reminder.
of. We used up a lot of materials to make that thing. If we want to make any more Vindicator-class vessels, we're going to need you to collect the resources to do it. Looks like you've got everything stowed away now, Captain. You're all set. Good luck, and please hurry. There are a lot of people down on Earth anxious to find out what's going on.
I'm out of here.
Let me turn up the volume a little. Wait, it's only at half? Yeah, no wonder it was so quiet. Let's see. Yeah, of course. Of course, spin, spin, spin.
Captain, you survived! Not anymore, it isn't.
I didn't...
But tell me, Captain, what did you find out on Triton?
Well...
Did you take your lander down to explore its surface? You were sent out there to find the source of that mysterious radio signal. And you didn't. Are you proud of yourself? Do you think you've done a good job today?
Look! Listen, it's been 5 minutes, maybe.
Well, it's good that you're volunteering, Captain. Because we're also ordering you to. Good luck, Captain.
What?
You're back.
Oh,
How was
I guess
Triton,
that
Captain?
also...
That was part of your job, Captain. Like the main part of it. I would strongly suggest you begin your survey of Triton before we give that ship to someone who will. Good luck, Captain.
Look, all I was trying to do was see if Earth and Star Control had different... Look, lady.
Well done, I guess.
Oh, great. We have arrows. don't need arrows in my Star Control game, come on.
Captain, we've located the source of the radio signal. It looks like there's a crashed ship down there. We should take a lander down to investigate.
What if I just land over here? Is that fine? Whoa. I should probably change those controls. But apparently I can't right now without recalling the lander. Okay. Okay. Don't you love when you can't access menus in a game until you've, like, gone all the way back to the most base part of the game? Isn't that fantastic? Ow. I may have slightly damaged my lander. I may have completely damaged my lander. Yeah, we apparently did pack a spare, so it's okay, I could guess.
You actually came. I can't tell you how sweaty we are to see you. And you're a medium-sized mammal. We come in all shapes and densities, human. I am Chief Viscosity Officer Windu of the Time.
Oh no, he plays Fortnite? Yeah, because he's sweaty.
You think it's nice to meet me?
Oh god, why is he doing that?
That's a wonderful change from the usual disgust and contempt we receive when meeting new species.
Tell him you hate him. Hey, Windu, Matsumi hates you.
It's a funny story. You'll like it. It starts with these guys called the Scribe. They're the ones who shot us down. They're kind of our friends. That makes so much sense when you say it that way. We're actually trying to protect you from the Scribe. We began receiving your radio transmissions about 50 years ago. You're a fascinating species.
Where are we dropping?
We knew
Triton?
would destroy you if they found you. We've been keeping you a secret from them. At least we were, until a few months ago. The Scribe had evidently received traces of your radio broadcasts themselves. They dropped some pretty terrifying hints that they were looking for you. We were on our way here to stall them, which we did, by getting shot down by them. Hence the distress call.
Dude, can I have some of your soda? And can I have some of your soda? Lime Dew?
That's a fair point. Still, what's a few favors between friends?
Yeah, like a soda,
I
please.
spill my drink.
Well, let me explain.
Well, Grilson,
The Scribe
that
are
is
looking
taken
for
from
you
3
in this
stars,
area of space.
which already
They
had
don't
different
know
fonts for every
exactly
single
where you
alien.
are, but they will find you. Not a lot of humans are going to survive that process. The good news is, we can help you. If you help us first. Most of our systems were squished when we dropped out of hyperspace.
So most likely every
Our
alien will have a
hyperwave
different.
radio was one of them, which is why we had to call for help the old-fashioned way. Also, half of our entire ship fell off.
Oh, that's a small detail.
Now, we might actually be able to repair all that damage, but we will definitely need that other half of our spaceship back.
Where did the other half of
Down
your
on a
ship
planet
go?
Somewhere in your solar system. I'm not
Excuse
sure
me?
where precisely.
It fell on a different
Planets
planet?
look the same when you're crying. Though if I had to guess, I'd say it was around one of your larger, bluer worlds.
What? Why?
Also, we lost a couple of hyperdrive modules. We'll definitely need those if we want to not starve to death far from home. Those definitely went down somewhere in your inner solar system. I know this is a lot to ask. But finding all of this shouldn't be a problem for a ship with both its halves. You want to learn more about us? I have never been moister.
Ooh.
What do you want to know, best friend? Part of our ship, it must have landed. I know, it's a lot. So, thanks in advance. The biggest help I could offer is this. We'll be your friends, and not just me and my crew, all Taiwan everywhere. We'll share technology and explain how the galaxy works, and how to avoid getting killed by the Scribe.
Amy 0.
We've been not getting killed by the Scribe for a while now.
Man, the captions really don't
Not that
understand
I'm
me well today.
bragging. Okay, I'm bragging a little. Spying makes it sound so creepy.
Oh, yeah?
I mean, it is creepy.
Yes,
It
correct.
just doesn't have to sound that way. We prefer to call it potential friend oversight.
Excuse me?
Yeah, we're never going to completely get away from the creepiness problems here. The Scribe have sort of left us in charge of this part of their empire. Though not in a way which gives us any actual authority. But that is how we found you, about 50 years ago. We thought about contacting you. A lot. But experience has taught us that it's wise not to interfere with aliens before they're ready. Mostly, we just watched your television shows. You're a lot shorter in person. Did you know that? The Scribe have sort of left us in charge of this part of their empire. Though not in a way which gives us any actual authority, but that is how we thought about. But experience mostly, you're a lot shorter in person. Did you know? No, that was you. We just watched. Some humans went into the woods and came out walking funny, and they made all that up as an excuse. We never had anything to do with that. No matter how much we wanted to talk to you, and hug you, and hold you, and cuddle you, until you could travel the stars for yourselves, it was safest if we just left you alone. Of course. They're the dominant species in this part of the galaxy. Or at least the part of the galaxy we know about. When we first reached the stars, it was the Scribe that met us and forcefully included us into their empire.
Forcefully, you say?
We joined the Empire about 600 years ago. The Scribe have changed a lot since then. These days, they're really more into exterminating new species they encounter.
Um...
No, you can't. As surly as humans are, you are nothing next to the Scribe. Their surliness technology is thousands of years more advanced than yours. You guys don't even know about hyperspace. You haven't a hope fighting them if they find you. Oh, it's just the best thing ever. It's how we travel between the stars. Without hyperspace, it would take you hundreds of years to get to the closest star. Based on your technological development so far, you humans are probably still 100 or so years away from building your own hyperdrive.
So we're 100 years too early?
Because we knew the Scribe would wipe you out if they found you, we've often kept a ship in the area to steer them away if they came by. Don't even bother checking out that yellow star, we'd say. Not a great plan, I realize, as I say it out loud. But it was never an issue. They actually don't care that much what happens in this neighborhood. Until just recently, anyways. Entirely unselfish reasons, you could be sure of that. Honestly, once we started watching your shows and writing fan fiction for your shows...
What?
And then taking that fan fiction a bit too far for your shows...
What?
We could hardly just sit back and do nothing.
What? What?
Yeah, we don't much like talking about them either.
What is the goddamn...
So, will you help? Great! We'll give you so many hugs if you manage to succeed. Great!
I'm going back to Earth. I gotta tell them about this...
Yes!
fan fiction.
You're back. How was Triton, Captain? What? Well, it sounds like you did the right thing offering to help, Captain. Our exobiologists have been studying the recordings of your conversation with the alien. Based on their word choice, blinking, and overall clamminess levels, we believe that this one was genuinely in fear for his life.
You don't say.
Come to a conclusion. We want you to help them. This is too great an opportunity to pass up. Just remain cautious. There's no reason to trust these Taiwan fully just yet.
He said he's missing like half his ship.
Well, if what this Taiwan says about the Scribe is even remotely true, I think we need to help. The chance to establish friendly relations with an alien civilization is too great to pass up. Especially if they can in any way help us stop a threat to our civilization. Go find the missing parts of their ship, Captain. They should be around here somewhere. Oh? Like what? You did? Those aren't cheap, Captain. Neither are the poor guys who drive them. Unfortunately, things are a little tight around here. We've used up almost every resource we had making that ship of yours. Even making payroll has been challenging. I have not been too popular around here lately. Return here with any resources you find on your travels. We'll use advanced space accounting practices to determine what we can build with them. This will all be presented to you as resource units, or RU. which you can then exchange for fuel or other supplies.
Okay, but about those landers? Basic nuke. Just your basic nuclear device. I mean, I'm digging the music so far anyway.
Is there anything else? Good luck, Captain.
Why don't I see if there's any resources on the moon? Hey, Mary Matt.
Resource collected. Press tab to view your inventory and fleet status screen.
Tab? No, that's not right. Hey, some silicon. Bunch of iron. Oh, what's this? We have a base on the moon? Oh, it's a Lexite ruin.
Captain, this is the lunar facility the Lexites settled after they first left Earth. We've sent surveyors here before, and I don't think much has changed since then. Not from all the dust I can see. It doesn't look like the Lexites were here long after they arrived in 2085. This was just a staging area they used before traveling elsewhere. No idea where they went after this, but you know that as well as I do. Finding them is why we have a star control in the first place. Captain, there's something powering on here. Blinking lights, humming sounds. There's a computer screen turning on. It says, "Threat to remnants detected. Lander self-defense technology ready to be used. Insert uranium to power." There's a slot in the device here. Do we have any uranium we can feed this thing? I don't keep that on me. We'll have to come back later then, or ignore this entirely. Your call, Captain.
Okay, so I'm gonna need some uranium, I guess. There's none on the moon, apparently. Whole bunch of milk, though. Okay, we got everything on the moon. Why can't I land on the Earth and take all of its resources? Maybe I should go to Ceres.
Welcome to Ceres, Captain. This station was designed to test the military capabilities of newly deployed ships, as well as the tactical abilities of command officers. You passed all of this years ago, although we still have test drones available if you want to brush up on your skills. What sort of trial would you like to run?
I have to use the mouse? I thought I bound.
Great Great work. So, would you like to run another trial?
What? Hey, what's this? Ah! I just want the thing. Ah.
Great. There's something you should have. I think you'll be able to make better use of it than we will here. Remember, you'll need to visit the starbase back at Earth if you want to install that. So, would you like to run another trial? No problem. Can I do anything else for you? Captain Aiden Emery at your service. I was actually one of the other candidates considered for command of the Vindicator prototype. I've always been more interested in the scientific side of Star Control than the political. And Captain, I've got a feeling your job is going to be pretty political. And this is a pretty lightly crewed station. Most days, I don't even have to wear pants. Just so you don't feel awkward, I did put on pants before speaking with you.
I see.
Yeah, another reason I'm out here alone. Yep, I've always done okay on isolated assignments. Felt like a good fit. And my family. My wife died a few years ago. Maybe I was searching for something like this. It's okay. I've got 2 sons in Star Control as well, so they keep in touch. No visits though, but the 268 million kilometer commute might be responsible for that. It's the most expensive ship humanity has ever built, Captain.
And why is it a
lot
piece
of
of
people
junk?
are watching you. That's not for me. No problem, Captain. Can I do anything else for you? Then you've come to the right place, Captain. What would you like to know? Your ship is designed to hold 2 types of weapons. You have your primary weapon and your secondary weapon. For budgetary reasons, the prototype Vindicator class was deployed with only the primary weapon system attached.
Neat.
But what a weapon it is. A guided nuclear missile.
Nuclear?
Not only does it pack a pretty big punch, it has limited homing capabilities too. With any luck, the nuke will frighten away whatever scared the Lexites off.
Dude, I think maybe you didn't get the Vindicator assignment because you said nuclear.
During combat, you have 2 main resources, crew and energy. When you take damage, lives are lost, Captain. Real lives. If you run out of crew, it's game over. When you fire your weapons, they consume energy. Energy is restored over time, but you're still going to want to make every shot count. No problem, Captain. Can I do anything else for you? What sort of trial would you like to run, Captain? Are you sure? Star Control is going to be pretty upset with me if I blow up your ship. Good thinking. No problem. Can I do anything else for you? No problem, Captain.
Okay, so I could have sworn that I bound the battle controls to the keys. No, they changed. They changed to Control and Alt. They were supposed to be Z and X. Okay, so you won't let me bind that and the lander to the same. Okay. I wonder if there's stuff on Ceres itself. No, apparently I can't land there. I don't think I should be going to Venus or Mercury yet.
You're back. How did your mission to help the alien go? Yeah, we've seen the playback of your visit there. Look, Captain, finding out what happened to the Lex sites is important. We can hardly ignore the original mission of Star Control. But recent events have rather overtaken things, wouldn't you say? We already knew about the facility on the moon. Your orders were to assist that alien on Triton. Investigate the Lex site ruins when you have time. I'm not sure that's now.
So bossy.
Uranium? Do you have any idea how much paperwork needs to be done to bring radioactive materials into orbit? It would take years, Captain. That's not a joke.
But
You'll have better luck finding that yourself. You've got resource collection landers. Use them. You'll probably be able to find that on Mercury. Or maybe Io.
it would take more work to get the paperwork done than it would to just go get it myself. What?
Is there anything else? Good luck, Captain.
Yeah, there's several problems with the matter of that.
Sir, we're detecting 2 unidentified objects on the surface of Mars. Is this something to do with the Lexites, or something else entirely?
That was the... What is this?
This looks like part of an alien spaceship, Captain. I bet this is one of the hyperdrive modules those aliens are missing. We'll load it up onto the lander now.
It's going, Claire. I've really only barely started the game. How are you?
This looks like part of an alien spaceship, Captain. I bet this is one of the hyperdrive modules those aliens are missing. We'll load it up onto the lander now.
I guess that must be our spaceship. The UES Pop-Tart. You really gotta wonder why they named their prototype spaceship that. I keep forgetting that my cursor is on screen. I don't want to distract you guys with that. Whoa!
Scanning. Vessel does not match patterns for any authorized sentient being. EM broadcast detected. Spectrum analysis. Technological development level T3.
Yeah, I'm on the spectrum, so what?
2D imaging broadcast identified. Processing. Facial edge discrimination does not match known sentience in this sector.
Excuse me?
You are not a Taiwan. Who are you?
No, we're Taiwan. Check again.
A scribe legate has been notified of your unauthorized existence and is approaching this sector now. Hold. Transmission incoming. New orders received. Local fleet probe vessel 0 will clear system of unauthorized organic vessels. Continue to remain where you are.
God. Some sort of plasma storm. Please don't shoot up Mars. We probably need that for something. What? Yeah, for Nadesco. Or, like, Nabisco. I don't know. We lost the cook. Oh, no. We... Splat. Hey, Greenie. Hello, everyone. Welcome, welcome, welcome. It is I, SaralenAlt. Magical Mat Girl which plays retro games. Is this a Russian probe?
Looks like an old Russian space probe, Captain. It's neat, but not much we can do with it.
This is my alt channel. If you don't know who I am, please follow my main channel as well. Let's grab this phosphoric acid and head back up to the Pop-Tart. I do less active and less chatty streams on SaralenAlt. I can do whatever I want here. I don't have to take things so seriously, even though I'm a Twitch partner. Uranium. Okay, we needed that. Why is it making a gulp sound? Francium. Yeah, soon. More Deus Ex. Let's go to the moon. Yeah, we don't have any Americium right now. There's just a big crop of rocks here. Where's the Lexite ruin? Gosh, I don't... It must be over here. I'm gonna bet that this adds weapon systems to my lander.
We're back at the Lexite's lunar facility, Captain. The one with the weird device. There's a slot in the device here. Do we have any uranium we can feed this thing? We do? Great! Well, it's some kind of laser gun, Captain. Looks like it will fit right on our lander. That was nice of the Lexites.
I had a feeling.
Hey, Captain. Now that we have a laser gun, why don't we try shooting some rocks with it? In the name of research.
Yeah, I had a feeling this was why they didn't let me find the weapons on the lander buttons. Of course, your lander does have a weapon in Urquan Masters as well, after all. Gold. That'll make Roto happy. Roto, why do you love gold so much? Take that, Earth! Yeah, I can't wait to mine some geranium. And these planets are so indescript, and because of the way that you orbit? No, you just circumnavigate them. It's very confusing to know if you miss something or not. I need a mini-map, is what I need. Anyway, we have weapon systems now.
Captain, this planet is well beyond our ability to land on. We'll need to find some way to improve our lander technology to have a hope of safely exploring the surface here.
That's what I figured. I figured that from the start. Just way too close to the sun. What do you mean, evil twin? Earth is the evil twin, duh. We all know it. I think I wandered into Dune. Mars doesn't have any rocks on it. This is scientifically inaccurate. Yeah, but also, Earth has humans. Crank up that E1M1. Can't tell from here if this has rocks or not. So what you're telling me is Venus has rain. I like rain. Okay, it has rocks, but not the kind I need. I wonder if I can blow up that Russian space probe.
We're back at the... It's neat, but not much we can do with...
Phew. Another planet with no rocks. Why did you give me this gun to shoot rocks and then not put any rocks anywhere? Callisto. Plop. Yeah, so far, I wouldn't say it measures up, but there have been some funny things. And it is clear that this game was made with care by the people who made it. Just really unfortunate about the lawsuit and all, you know? That, of course, would sour anyone on something like this, because I've been a fan of Star Control 2 for a very long time, even though I didn't play it when it was new. I found out about it after it had already become open source. Can I imagine a world without lawyers? Yeah, EO is right here.
Captain, the weather on this planet will make landing very difficult. We'll need better landers to manage it. Sir, we're detecting an unidentified object on this...
Dude, I was going down there anyway. Yeah, Europe is another good solar system body. No, it's Europe now.
Well, this is a heck of a thing, Captain. We found some kind of monument here. At least, I think it's a monument. It's a big, multicolored slab of metal with odd protrusions sticking out of it. Balls and sticks, kind of. There's text on it, or graffiti. Pictures of aliens fighting? I'm honestly not sure. No human language, anyways. Not much we can do with it but admire it, and done. We'll just leave this here, then.
You could at least take pictures, dude. What's oxygen doing here? Okay, I know I can't land on Jupiter, considering there's nothing to land on. Devastating. I think so. Because I do kind of have... I do kind of have that up on the side, so... Is that a trilby? I don't know hats. But you... Look, why can't you line up properly with the... Ah! Well, there's a lot of resources on the surface of this planet. It also looks kind of dangerous here. My favorite color is pinkish red or reddish pink, whichever you prefer to call it. Oops. Guys, please line up with it, okay? What? Seriously? What? Yellow low. I gotta ramp this thing off of this stuff. Man, there's still so much stuff to find. It is so hard to find these things. Much prefer the Star Control 2 resource maps. Not even because they're sized, but because there's a, like, coverage map, you know? A mini-map where you can actually see what resources are where. Green Lalt. Alton Low. Bjork? No, that's Bjork salt. Bjork and Bjork. Green eyes. I think there's problems with that, yeah. Okay, so that was Titan. Titan had a ton of stuff on it, but what about enchiladas? Ow! Ah! Commander, I have questions about your choice of landing zone. Like, it wanted me to drive, like, straight into that thing, is how it looked. Like, what was I supposed to think? Assume that the white cloud is deadly? Everyone knows he's just pretending to be the white Zack. Oh god. Good thing this lander also has a weapon system somehow. let's get out of here. Where's Saturn's a gas giant? Weather unstable. Toxicity moderate. You can have a little bit of Saturn. Okay, now where the heck is this other planet? I see. Why don't I just go out here to whatever planet this is? Help us.
Cap.
Was he warning me about something? Is this place dangerous? I see. Hey, cow. I'm okay. My back still hurts a little, mostly around my neck.
Captain, it's going to be too dangerous entering this place until all these drones are dead or asleep or... Well, they probably don't need sleep, do they? Just dead, then.
That should. I mean, definitely been in recovery from it. I just kind of randomly pulled my back one day in the middle of a collab stream. Goodness knows I've had a lot of those. Yeah, we will. We've put it on schedule for the usual time. I don't know yet when the next Dot collab is. Like, we're supposed to do it this week, but I haven't heard from Dot yet. Yeah, I saw that. Nice. Wah!
Captain, you're not gonna believe it. This looks like it's another Lexite facility. This must be where they went after they left the moon. This is bigger and more well-equipped than their lunar facility. There's equipment here that's clearly intended for constructing a starship. A big one. Oh, this is nuts. There's a star chart here, Captain. Looks like the W51 giant molecular cloud is highlighted. That's like 17,000 light years away. There's more. The radio antenna outside seems to be tracking W51 whenever it's above the horizon. Did the Lexites decipher something in the W51 radio
It's a big
source?
maze.
Is that where they're going? Or going away from? No Lexites around to ask any questions. Looks like they left in a hurry. There are a lot of spare parts just left lying around. We should notify Earth about this. Wait, here's something. This is a ship. A small one. Clearly they didn't build the whole hangar for just this. An interceptor maybe, but it looks incomplete. If I'm reading these engine schematics right, it looks like its thrusters require neutronium to operate. I don't think we have any of that in this solar system, Captain. I guess that's why the Lexites left this behind. Oh well, maybe we can come back to this later.
Neutronium. How do you know what it is if we don't have any here? Artemis?
Hey, it's Artemis. Yeah, ever since we found this thing all the way out here in the 40s, scientists have been wondering if it would get more interesting. And, nope, not today.
This is taking a while.
Sir, we're detecting an unidentified object on the surface. We may want to send a lander down to investigate.
I was sending it anyway, nah. Gotta understand, I am going to strip our solar system bare of all its resources like a human should.
This looks like the part of the ship that friendly slug is missing. We'll load it up onto the lander now.
How? It was bigger than the lander. You gonna carry that whole thing on the lander? How? Plop. Captain, it looks to be a crashed automobile. No idea how it got here. Sending it up to the ship for examination. It's a crashed Tesla? Oh no! It's that ship that he launched into... It's the car he launched into orbit. How did it get over here? And it was on the Bone Miranda. Yes, space has been corrupted by capitalism. Oh no. Oh my god, it crashed Tesla. What? Okay, let's go find our buddy. It was found orbiting Uranus. I like the idea that they've just completely forgotten about Elon launching that into space by this time. So they're just completely confounded by this. Now, it would be extremely hilarious if I went to the trading screen to try to sell it, and it wasn't worth anything. Okay, so let's go see our buddy. What we are carrying is definitely not half the ship. It's not even...
Our new probable friends came back. Did you get everything we need to repair our vessel? You did? That's not good. Did you tell them we were here? Well, now that sounds extremely not good. Like I said, if you help us repair our ship, we might be able to help you deal with these scribe. So, have you found everything we need to repair our vessel? Great! Now we can fix our ship. It worked! We've repaired the hull damage and restored power to our propulsion systems. It will take another minute or so to get our defensive systems online. So please, don't murder us! Great! So, my new damp chum, why don't we head back to Earth? You can introduce us to your parents
It's me.
and leaders. We can
It sounded
tell
like an
them what we've
afterthought.
told you, or we could just hang out. Most definitely. But we have procedures to minimize the health-related risks of contact with alien species. Meeting aliens is not new to us, human. Hooray!
Okay, let's go back to Earth. Oh god. Uh-oh.
Unknown alien. You do not have permission to exist in this sector or anywhere else.
It's a Chozo.
The full explanation will take several valuable minutes out of my day. So I will give you the short one. You are trespassing. This star is the property of the scribe Empire. It is not. You are trespassing. And that is why you do not have permission to exist. Savage. Savages often do. It is usually a sign of weakness. Do you need more proof of your barbarity? How about the destruction of our innocent probe? Do not attempt to hide it. We saw the weapons blink as we approached this system. We see the wreckage now. When I communicate the details of our encounter to Scribe No Seat, they will be most displeased at the loss of our equipment. I suspect you are the ones the Taiwan have been hiding from us. Who knew they were filled with such deceit? We thought it was just fools. That Taiwan, the one cowering in the shadow of your vessel. We will destroy it as well. Along with all the rest of the Taiwan. I haven't. But why do you ask? Do you think you can stop me? Pitiful fool.
Whoa, where did that come from? That's a rhetorical question, actually. I know exactly where that came from. A bad, bad place. We're still repairing our weapon systems, so we won't be able to help you, which is a shame because we really, really wanted to do that. Good luck!
Great. Great. Great.
You did great, best friends. You are so awesome. And sexy. What? Of course. And it's not just a humanity-saving deal now. It's also a Taiwan-saving deal. I don't know if you caught it, but that scribe did just threaten to kill all Taiwan everywhere. That's not gonna go over well back home. But first,
Oh, he's not
let's
wrong,
go
huh?
to Earth. I imagine your leaders will want to talk about this. And when you get here, we have something we need to give you.
I didn't want to land on the moon.
You're back! So I see.
Oh, I was
So,
hoping I would get to see their
definitely not alone in this
introductions.
universe. We've suspected as much for a while. Those weird caves on Ceres, the scraps of distant radio signals, all those missing giraffes.
What?
But this proves it. There are aliens out there, including some pretty mean ones. These scribes sound terrifying. That will probably just give them better aim. But your successful engagement with them lends us hope that we might not be completely defenseless. A shame it had to come to that. No one woke up today wanting a war with a race of murderous space centaurs. We'll begin preparing a defensive fleet right away. Still, there's a lot about this situation that we don't know. What do you think of this Wimdu? Do you trust him, Captain? He is unusually clingy, yes. But it doesn't look like we can afford to turn down any friends at this point. The Taiwan have graciously offered to install something on your ship. They call it a hyperspace module. With it, you'll apparently be able to travel faster than the speed of light. We want you to go with the Taiwan to his home planet and request an alliance with his people. If this works, we'll be sending actual diplomats later to handle the details. But Wimdu has insisted that you make the first gesture. I think he has a bit of a crush on you. And you did save one of their ships. The Taiwan will trust you more than any other human. Moreover, you wouldn't be in command of that ship if you weren't smart, diplomatic, and adaptable. Plus, you've passed all the sanity tests. Nice, Captain. We've helped patch up the Taiwan ship. They've requested you travel with them
Is
to
this
their
game a
homeworld in the
dating
Alpha
sim?
Repeculae system. Head there right away. Then, if you can, negotiate an alliance between the Taiwan and Earth. After that, see what other information you can gather about the Scribe and the galaxy around us, paying particular attention to the parts of the galaxy that want to destroy us. We need to get up to speed quickly here. Yeah, we've seen the recordings of your activities on the surface. So, we didn't tell you the whole story, Captain. In fact, nobody outside of Star Control's senior ranks knows what I'm about to tell you. Before the Lexites left, they contacted the leaders of every government in the world and delivered a threat. Not a threat from them, a threat from someone else. The Lexites had evidently deciphered a radio signal, the first solid evidence of alien life. Alien life that was killing each other. The Lexites wouldn't share the entire message with us, but they believed this signal posed an immense and immediate threat to life on Earth. So, they ran. Star Control was founded 1 year later. You can now see why we're so concerned about alien radio signals.
You couldn't have told me this in the first
And now we've
place?
found evidence the Lexites' mysterious signal comes from the W51 radio source. The good news is that's 17,000 light years away.
Okay, what's the bad
The
news?
bad news is it still caused the Lexites to run away, like, immediately. There aren't many other clues to go on, though, so for now, your orders remain the same. Travel to Alpha Repeculae and speak with the Taiwan there. Yeah, we've seen the playback of your visit there. Look, Captain, finding out what happened to the but recent event we already knew about. Your orders were to investigate the Lexite ruins when you have time. And not according to Wimdu, Alpha Repeculae is a short distance away by hyperdrive. You should have plenty of fuel to make it there and back. If you want to offload any minerals you've collected or refuel now, I suppose you can do that.
I want cuddle drive. Hmm. Kind of troubling that the game has basically taught me that any resource could be needed for something later, but we've got a Taiwan defender with us
Is
now.
there anything else? Good luck, Captain.
Okay.
To activate our hyperdrive, just approach the edge of the solar system. It'll engage automatically.
Yep, I knew that. What is that? Oh, it's a Taiwan ship.
It's the humans! Don't shoot. We mean you no harm. Windu has asked us to come patrol your system for a bit, until your people are capable of protecting it for yourselves. Which will take a long time, I hope. You'll be seeing a lot of us. Anyways, you should head over to our homeworld at Alpha Repiculae right away. Would you believe that all humans look pretty much the same to us? Rest assured, I am a completely different Taiwan. And the next Taiwan, as eerily similar as he or she might look, will also be completely different. Taiwomia is in the Alpha Repiculae system. It's the 5th planet out, the really drippy one. Are you really going to go there? You're not just saying you will, so we stay there all day waiting for you? Because we've had that happen.
Well, as long as it's just somewhere like that, and I don't have to go to Raxacorca Valapatorius.
It looks like our new hyperdrive came with a navigational system, Captain. Let's open up the map now by pressing Tab and use the search feature to find our way to Alpha Repiculae.
Alpha Centauri A and Alpha Centauri B? Hmm. Whoa.
You have arrived. We have waited for you for a long time. We have been watching. We have never met before, but you know us. We are known as the Arelu Lalile.
Okay, but why are the people behind you FMVs? Are you aware that you don't actually have any real crew back there? It's just a video?
Of course we do. We have chosen this appearance because it is exactly what you expect an alien to look like. We always intended we would be the first to contact you. Events, however, have overtaken our intentions. The Taiwan are amateurs at watching you. We have a very particular interest in you. Discussing it now would complicate this conversation. You may know that we have watched you for several thousand years, and that is all that you may know.
Hey.
We did not expect you to find us for some time yet. Events have accelerated. Your Lexites saw it. They took a different path, a darker path. But they are not our concern. Our bond is only with you. Because we are. You don't like that? Of course you don't. The memory of this sensation has not been lost to us. Yes, we are speaking down to you. We have both taken different paths to this point in the manifold. We have simply seen more. Our technology is so far advanced from yours, we could take any form we choose. We could be angels, or demons, or little green men. We could be you. The Lexites are not our concern. We don't know where they have gone, but here you are. Sooner than expected, yet almost too late. The most pressing threat you probably perceive is the Scribe. They are a real threat. Though threats come in varying degrees, more are coming. The Spur is aflame. The Eight are no more, and the Precursors have abandoned us. In time it will, but when that time comes, heed these words. Your path is not guarded by rails. Following familiar beats will lead to peril. If you sense your journey has been taken many times before, then beware. The obvious, unthinking path will give you no reward.
They have star systems in their eyes.
The Lexites are not our concern, but here you are. Because you are still incredibly immature. You are still many years away from being able to naturally make use of hyperspace yourselves. Yet here you are, thanks to the intervention of the Taiwan. The most pressing threat the Spur is aflame. Your path is not. If you sense your journey has been taken, the object near here is a space station left behind by a race of aliens who have long departed from this facet. Their true name is not known to any of your peers. Precursors is a common handle in this facet and others. Their artifacts, like this space station, will not work for your peers, but they will work for you. Because we have activated them for you. We are not peers of the Precursors. They are beyond even us, as they have often shown. But we have seen enough to know some of their tricks. Use these stations. They will be a great asset to you. Their caretakers are unique, but this is typical of Precursor technology. It is time for us to go. Very few of my kind remain in true space. Advise we can, but defend we cannot. If you need advice on where to go next, Proxima Centauri is famously not far. The moon of Calf's there contains many valuable resources these star bases can make use of. Beyond that, do not worry. This will not be the last time we talk. You will be fine. Explore, talk, fight. Be human.
Greek, Sixu, Fringy. Hello, 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 hello,
Calibration complete. Natural language interaction now possible with hit rate of 99.5%. Recalibrating. 6 1 moment. Checking proper motion of calibration stars. This facility has been offline for 205,432 years.
Oh, so about the amount of time since my last Star Control stream.
Reboot cause not found. This seems unlikely. Sapient life forms known to exist in this region of space are several orders of magnitude too primitive to operate this facility. Who are you? Checking. 99.8% chance you are descendants of pre-sapients on local green belt.
Pre-sapients, I see.
Insignificant. This is quite a mystery. This is an automated port, research, recreational facility created by Exception, name not found. I am an avatar of that facility. I have been projected into this facet of the multiverse to facilitate its use. This facility, and others like it, can process raw minerals into generalized resource units, and then process those into fuel, equipment, or entire vessels. It can also tell you stories.
Oh?
Checksums indicate large portions of my internal memory have been corrupted. Consequently, this facility only has limited information on the following topics. Exception, name not found, local stars, and fun facts. Exception, name not found, lived in these stars for exception, duration not found, years. They did things of which I have no record of. The volume of missing records suggests they did many of those things, however.
How helpful.
This facility is one of those things, designed to assist with the conduct of many of those things. It seems though that this facility has laid dormant for 205,432 years. Its activation now indicates exception, things this indicates not found. That's it. That's all I know. There are other facilities that might be able to offer more.
I'm always wary of people that talk a lot and say nothing.
This region occupies a minor arm of the galaxy and has a typical composition of star types and ages. Notable exceptions include the unusually low density of interstellar medium in this area, likely the red supershell of supernovae that occurred 18 million years ago. This region has been continually filled with sapient life since recordings began 218,209 years ago, albeit at a slightly lower density than found in other parts of the galaxy. The 200 billionth digit of E is 2. This facility is over 200,000 years old. Standards may have changed. Calibrations are still continuing. Is there anything else?
Hypergate. Guess I can't use this yet, but it probably links to other starbases I got. And it's probably the feature we have instead of quasi-space. Wait, most of these cost more than just money. Okay, but why is there an arrangement of the Yehat theme in here?
Is there anything else? One other thing before you go. This facility has peers scattered throughout the spur. They are statistically likely to have experienced different corruption in their memory banks and may have access to different design templates for constructing ship components. Also of note, from any facility you'll be able to access the Hypergate material movement process and instantly travel to another facility you have already visited. That is it. Exception, civil farewell not.
Me too, buddy. Me too.
Six Fuel, welcome back.
Interesting. Interesting. Not many of these have the same icon, though. Wait a moment. That's not what I named my ship.
Is there anything else? Exception, civil farewell not found.
I wonder if it even remembers what I'm named. Still got that crashed Tesla. Yeah. Help. Okay, where are the critters? There's 10 critters here. Thanks for the hydration reminder. It was worth a try. Like, there was some chance that I might have been able to see a map. Hey, but where are those critters at? Not on the right or the left? Whoa! Ah! Noted. Critter meat. Oh, the other resources are all reset because the lander got destroyed. Uh-oh. Or maybe they're just all over here where the lander died. Yeah. What the?
Six Fuel, welcome back.
Here, you can have these. Can I have another lander, please?
Is there anything else? Exception, civil farewell not found.
Slurm? The planet Slurm. Ah. Seems to be plenty of value on this place. Just not loose on the ground. Ow. Yeah, this is the moon slurm. Moon of Taiwamia.
Great seeping pour! They actually came. Welcome, humans. We greet you with many open arms. Chief Viscosity Officer Wimdu has already told us so much about his new friends. You wish to be our friends? Then of course we'll ally with you. This is the greatest day in Taiwan history. We've grown
read that very
thinking
quickly.
about this day for a long time, humans. We knew you would be our best friends from the first time we saw you.
Well, Jester, what I would say to that is whammy wham wham wazzle.
Creepily, yes. We will immediately send emissaries to your homeworld to share technology, coordinate with your leaders, and practice handshakes.
God, it's so hot in my room.
So, what would you like to do now, best friend? Does anyone on your ship want a massage? That's going to be tricky. You've already blown up one of their ships. They hate that. Definitely. That'd slow down the destruction of your people by entire seconds. They're not a big fan of new aliens these days. Though they're not really big fans of us either, to be honest. They haven't accepted anyone new into their empire in several centuries. I wouldn't count on them making an exception for you. Because again, you did completely kill one of their ships. Probably not, now that you've shot some of them. It might take a while, but they're going to notice a missing ship. And once that happens, it won't be long until they find Earth.
Great.
Which isn't going to be pleasant for you.
Great.
Look, we know you have a lot of gumption and spirit and nuclear weapons. So many nuclear weapons. What is wrong with you anyways?
I don't know, man.
Well, even with those, you have primitive spaceships, and you don't understand hyperspace, and you only know like half the digits of pi. So no, you cannot fight the Scribe. Not alone, at least.
Some of the dialogue is very good. I gotta admit that.
Also, no. Thanks for asking, though. We would be a big help. We know how hyperspace works, at least. But we're just not big fans of getting squished by the Scribe. That was you! Oh, glop me. That is not the distinction they will make at all. They're going to kill the heck out of us!
You don't say.
Having friends is dangerous. Maybe being unpopular was some kind of evolutionary defense for our people.
You can't be unpopular forever, guys.
Wow. You are definitely the first person who's ever told us that. But maybe you're right. Maybe there are other aliens you have something in common with. We've seen lots of battle-damaged Scribe ships in the last few years, which suggests someone out there is already fighting them, though we have no idea who would do such a thing. Shooting the Scribe sounds like the kind of cool activity people tend to not include us in. There are lots of aliens around here, but most of them aren't that consequential. The Scribe mostly just leave them be. Until they become consequential, that is. And then... pow! It's weird that the Scribe have taken such an interest in you, in fact, because you are extremely inconsequential.
Thanks,
I guess you just have that kind of look to you. The look which makes evil alien empires want to wipe you out. Anyways, if you're looking for aliens who might be able to actually help you, you'll be better off talking to the Scribe's ward species. Not all of which actually like the Scribe that much. There's the Mouquet. They have lots of tentacles, so you'd think they'd be good at hugging, but they don't seem into it.
Aww.
Their homeworld is in the Beta Pavo system. Then there's the Mengmak. They're pretty friendly. A bunch of their ships are in the Speaker constellation. But we've seen them in lots of other places, too. Oh, and then there's the Drenkend. They're some kind of living weapon. They really like the Scribe and really like killing things for the Scribe.
Right.
so we don't hang around them too much. You can find them in the Alpha Uxor system if you like being killed. Also, though that's probably not that helpful. So, what are you going to... I mean, what are we going to do? Glop, you are so cool! Let us know if there's anything we can do to help. You can have as many hugs as you need. Also, perhaps more relevantly, please feel free to commandeer any Taiwan vessels that you require. I can assure you, the Taiwan on board will be more than happy to come with you. More than happy. Like, it'll be weird.
I wish I could disable that console that popped up. I was holding slash because that's my cough button.
Like what? Best friend ever? You want to hang out with us? I mean, sure. Sure, we have a ship you can borrow. It's no big deal. A lot of our technology is mucus-based, and probably not what you're after. Unless it is. Is it? I can tell by your face that it isn't. Is there anything else, best friend?
Deflectors. I guess they can't just give us our their weapons, huh? Oh, hey, no credit clear. Do I? Welcome. Is there an exclamation point over there?
Yay! Our new best friends have stopped by to hang out. This is one of our friendship colonies. It's where we send Taiwan who have a hard time making friends at home.
Wish I could get rid of this console for me.
Shh! Don't let them hear you. Normal colony stuff. Science, reading books. Oh, when we get in lots of arguments about comics.
Oh, of course.
Of course, best friends. Bye.
Okay, so I guess the exclamation points just indicate there's something there. What? Excuse me? Okay. Let's see. Better restart the game. I'm looking at the configuration file just to make sure there's nothing in here that... No, it doesn't look like it. Oh, it's just there's a button you can press to bring up console, and you can't get rid of it once you brought it up, apparently. What's multiverse? Okay, so it's just the mod manager. People flee upon hearing your name? See, this is for the online verses. Interesting, this only has stuff that I've actually encountered. Extreme heat may cause damage to lander hull and life support. Yeah, apparently. I assume this one too, because it's so close to the sun. Powerful winds may make safely landing extremely difficult. It's fine. Oh god, this planet has a seam! They stitched the planet together wrong. Okay, where's this radon? Okay. What's this thing? Blue balls? Helium. Blue balls. Let's get blue balls. Atmosphere may cause fatal thermal and chemical burns to the crew and make landing difficult. Noted. Scorching noxious gases may fatally poison and/or burn crew. Okay, interesting. Unidentified object.
Found a wrecked ship, Captain.
What the?
We'll see if we can get this thing flying again.
You just picked that thing up? Okay. Why does this lander have, like, hammer space? Critters. It's a boar! It's a spider thing. Whatever. Seems they all taste the same. Really wish there was a map for these planets. That doesn't help me at all. Come on, where's the last critter? I don't like having to search like this. One of those things, huh? Guess they exist on a lot of planets. Magnetic monopoles. Are they safe? I didn't even look. That Taiwan survey vessel just flew straight into that gas giant. Yeah, that place is too dangerous. I'm still disappointed that it didn't take the name that I actually entered for the ship. And that there's no place I can seem to rename it.
Welcome back, Captain. You should know that a delegation of Taiwan have just arrived, promising to share information, provide technology, and assist with our shipbuilding. They're also very interested in just hanging out. Let's not be ungrateful, Captain. We have few friends here. Which brings me to my next point. Star Control has new orders for you, Captain. The Taiwan, bless their sticky hearts, know less about this galaxy than we hoped. So, in order to fulfill our goals of not getting annihilated by homicidal aliens, we're going to need some more information. According to the Taiwan, there are a number of other alien civilizations within our immediate vicinity. We want you to contact these aliens and find out if they'll be willing to help us as the Taiwan have. It sounds like these Scribe already have enemies. If you can find out who those aliens are, I'd suggest they'd be a good place to start. Oh, there's lots more you could do. I just wanted to start you off with the easy task of preventing humanity's complete annihilation first. But if you want more, you could always secure mineral wealth for us. Or find out what happened to the Lexites. Or find love amongst the stars. That was a joke, Captain. Remember, you're now humanity's public face, our only representative out there. It's imperative that whenever you meet an alien, you make a good impression. That probably won't involve kissing.
You sure?
Nope. No, I haven't. Everything. If we're about to get drawn into an interstellar war...
Could you see me roll my eyes? Is that why you asked?
Though, Captain. And you've got more important work to do. Your primary mission is exploration, so do that. If you find any particularly wealthy worlds, by all means collect what you can. It'll help out your mission, if nothing else.
Yeah,
Don't worry too much about
yeah.
us. We can handle the boring logistical stuff. If we're about to get... You're just... If you find... But don't worry too much about us. We can handle the boring logistical stuff. Sure, Captain. We can hardly ignore Star Control's original mission, even if recent events seemed... Sure, Captain. Good, Captain. You have been authorized to... Feel free to return here as necessary. Yours is the only human vessel which can enter hyperspace at the moment. So this all rests on your shoulders. Though we're working on ways to fix that. We'll let you know how that goes. Now then, how can I help you? With the help of the Taiwan, we've finally been able to bring our module manufacturing equipment online. You'll now be able to build a variety of new modules to upgrade your ship's capabilities.
Yeah, the worst
And
part
keep
by
an
far
eye
for
out
me
for
is
any
the mouth
weird bits
movements.
of alien technology. We might be able to adapt anything you find into a new module for your ship. None of this will be free, though. Modules and hyperdrives require exotic materials we just can't synthesize fast enough. Which means if you want ship upgrades or escort vessels, it might be faster to collect the materials yourself.
From the shipyard, you can use RU to refuel your vessel, upgrade it, or build escort vessels.
And I still can't build any human ships yet, I see. What the hell is this thing? I mean, I guess that's the ship I found on a planet somewhere, but still, what the hell is this thing? Okay, that's better. Yeah, move. They really do.
Anything else, Captain? Anything else, Captain?
Good luck, Captain.
Okay.
Captain, we're getting word from Star Control that something strange is going on Mars, near the old abandoned colony. We should check it out when we get a chance.
Dude, you could have told me sooner.
Captain, we're detecting a lot of drones down there. Where did those come from? There aren't any people on Mars, but that old colony is something of a memorial. We shouldn't just abandon it to those dirty robots.
Excuse me? Dude, don't be racist. Hey, Tex-Mex. I was sworn I picked up everything on Mars before. I think that was all the drones. Now where's that titanium? Okay.
This is the old Martian colony, Captain. After it collapsed in the 40s, the Lexites helped tidy it up. I guess they left some drones behind when they did so. Drones, which have evidently just decided to go screwy. I don't think we've solved all the riddles of the Lexites yet. Still, thanks for coming. I have relatives who died here. Years before I was born, obviously. Do you remember the colony collapse? How old are you anyways, Captain? Don't take that the wrong way. You look fine, full of life. Forget I said anything. Anyways, solar flares disrupted almost every vessel we had in the system at the time. Cut the supply lines for the colony for months. They never really had a chance. Bit of a memorial now. I'm glad we could preserve it.
Well, at least that's taken care of. Why you decided to tell me about it when you did is a bit of a question, though, officer.
Proxima Centauri used to be a pretty quiet system until a few years ago. Then a bunch of refugees showed up. No one knows where they came from, but now the place is almost bustling.
Ethanol. Huge old glob of ethanol. Huge old glob. Sick ramp.
Got something metallic here, Captain. Not natural. Looks like part of a spaceship. We'll salvage what we can, but it's pretty banged up. We'll probably just mostly take some pictures of us standing beside it. That should be fun.
You, come here. Whoa.
Leave your vessel now, and you might survive this. Then it will be a big thing for us as well. Gosh, you are shiny and new. We're the Kazanti. As your people will soon learn, in this part of space, you're going to want to avoid the Kazanti. Yeah, if you're new around here, I bet you are. Look, here's how we feel about the Scrive. Not at all. The Scrive Empire are the worst thing to ever happen to you. They'll wipe out everything you and your people have ever known. But to everyone else in the galaxy, they're a shambling wreck. A slowly unfolding disaster lashing out at everyone they see. Which leaves a lot of opportunity for entrepreneurs such as ourselves. Do you know what's one of the most profitable things we do? Peeking through the bones of shiny young aliens just obliterated by the Scrive. So, where do you hail from, friendo? Where your people's bones gonna be? No, you won't, friendo.
Oh dear. No, not into here. Yeah, it's the human way to handle things. Sadly. Formaldehyde. I guess Proxima Centauri really is the place to start with things, huh? Critters. Hunting critters seems unnecessarily tedious. Not that the lander stuff isn't already, to be honest. Like, I get what they were going for, but the streamlining of the original Urquan Masters lander segments is like that for a reason. Man, where's that last critter? The hell's that sound? Where's that coming from? Went away. Ah! Man, I just want to kill a critter. Okay, I'll check the structure.
Captain, this looks like some kind of trading post. Lots of aliens milling about, shouting at each other. No one seems that concerned with us, but it's obvious we don't belong here. I don't see anything of value to us. Just weird food and weirder livestock. We'll go now.
That seems like a good way to completely dismiss an important source of resources, officer. Like, seriously, the dude thinks that's not important? Thinks that we should just ignore that? That's kinda sus. Man, I don't know if we're finding this last critter. You'd think it would be in their entire, like, mission statement to investigate and research things like that, but nah, just too weird, I guess. Like, this stands out to me as not making much sense. I guess Officer Carey is just, xenophobic. Hey, cactus. What's this planet then? Ravaged Earth-like planet? Not much in terms of mountains or anything though. Where are the critters? There's that many critters, why haven't I seen one? Really flat, there's not many places for them to hide. See, there's a boar. I guess there's basically just the same few sets of critters in every planet, huh? What? Huh? Huh? Where's that tin? I bet somebody's keeping sewing supplies in it. Now where is it? There we go. Where are you?
Attention, unknown vessel. We require assistance. You do not know? This is good. We are Noras refugees. We have traveled far. There is a safe harbor for us beyond this region of the galaxy. If we can make it there. There is our fuel pressure regulator. It is broken. All the engines are dead. Other systems are on emergency power. Other Noras vessels in this system might have a spare, but they will not share. We have nothing to offer. No resources to trade. You seem surprised. You are a young race. You still know generosity. You will grow out of this if you keep growing. We will impinge on your generosity. Approach the other Noras in the system. Return to us with the fuel pressure regulator. You will? Then we await your return.
Huh. These look like Norast.
Hello, two-armed one. You've approached us without shooting first. This is a pleasant change for creatures in this part of the spur. Nevertheless, we can't speak with you. We have much material to gather before making our next leg of our journey. We can't help. It's ridiculous of you to ask. If you wish to know more, talk to the Noras manning the depot on the planet Slatha in this system. He's a talker.
Wow. Great landing job, Carrie. What is that? It's a tornado. And the graphics on the planets are kind of... It's barely better than like black and white back in the day.
Hello, Biom. Welcome. It is a term of classification, two-armed. It's not an insult. Not at all. This supply depot serves all Noras vessels passing through this area, along with some of the friendlier aliens we encounter. You seem friendly. For a Biom. Is there anything you'd like to purchase?
You just said it wasn't an insult, but then you made it sound like it's kind of bigoted, so...
I don't know about that. Well, refugees, Biom. Telling you about my kind could invite more danger upon us. But I'll tell you what I can. Not this sad little system. We came from further up the spur. The look on your face could not be blanker. You are so new at this. Let me find terms you understand. You know, describe? Well, we hail from even beyond their borders. The death of trillions of our people. I will not tell you the whole story, but some of these things took an interest in our ancestral home. Is that enough? I apologize if I seem blunt, but evil things lurk in this galaxy, and they do not care for manners.
Well, that doesn't mean you have to be that way too.
But some of these things took an interest in our ancestral home. Now, we run. Our empire was a small one, Biom, but it had many connections. We spoke with traders who had traveled far, with beings who had circumnavigated the entire galaxy. There is a place, far from here in a distant corner of the outer spur. We will be safe there. None of this need concern you. We will have traveled beyond your realm within a matter of years, if not months. Yes, it is. It's primarily food, only suitable for a Noras diet, and fuel which is suitable for any ship's diet. Oh, and fuel pressure regulators. We have a lot of those. It's a device that regulates the pressure of fuel. It's extremely well named. Our vessels have notoriously unreliable fuel pressure regulators, so we keep plenty in stock. But it would be no use for a vessel with your level of technology. A stranded vessel in the outer system? You will help those fools? They have nothing to offer. Why? They have nothing to offer us. Do you find that offensive? Well, I could find it offensive you would help them for no reason. But I won't. I've met stranger beings than you. Very well. A fuel pressure regulator will cost you 1,000 RU. We'll load it up on your craft now. Safe travels, Byam.
One thing that's definitely different than the Urquan Masters is you can get fuel like anywhere in this.
You have returned. Do you have the pressure regulator? This is a great thing you have done for us. We have little to repay you with, but we do have information. There's a crashed ship on the Ada Windigo 2A. You might find useful materials there. Thank you again.
Yeah, this place looks a little dangerous. Just a touch. Pip? Who named the planet Pip? Thanks for hydration reminder. Gulp. Gulp. Wait, is this place dangerous? It looks kind of dangerous. Ow. I'm so full from resources, yum. There we go. Man, this place is so big. Scorching noxious gases may fatally poison and/or burn crew. Yeah. Good call. Some of them fade in and some of them don't.
Welcome back, Captain.
Yeah, but what about that Axon drive I got? Cool. And now my landers are upgraded a little more. Speaking of landers, I don't have any.
Anything else, Captain? Good luck, Captain.
Welcome back. Exception, civil farewell not found.
I wonder where more of those star bases could be. This doesn't look like a normal planet. I guess it is. It's a very interesting looking star is all.
Unknown alien we have been looking for. A miracle used to exist. We shall correct that momentarily. How do you know this? Have you met the scribe vessel before? Odd that you will get a chance to meet a second.
Yeah, isn't that strange?
You are correct. I am a legate of the glorious empire of the scribe. The light which illuminates all civilized parts of the galaxy. Very true, savage. In outrage, the savage wishes to learn. This is prohibited. The penalty is removal from existence.
Oh, okay.
Outrage compounded, the savage continues wishing to learn. But call me a quivering lip. I will explain. You are not the first to crawl out of the mud. We have seen your kind 1,000 times before. Always eager to learn. It is cute at first. But soon, your desire to learn will become something more. You will desire strength, power. You will desire our destruction.
What's up with the yen symbol?
We do not permit lesser beings such as yourselves to learn. We destroy you instead. system, I think. You speak with respect. Many savages do not. Very well. I will shine a glimmer of light upon you before your demise. What do you want to know? A fine question. My people rose from humble beginnings. Humbler than yours, I suspect. Our world was a hard one, and gave us nothing easily. But this struggle made us strong, and it was inevitable we would leave our cradle behind. Indeed, from the moment we first cast eyes upon them, we knew the stars would be ours, and when we were ready, we took them.
So humble.
Some were not empty, of course. We soon found ourselves amongst many lesser peoples. But where we had prevailed, they struggled. Constantly we saw them die of disease, or famine, or internal conflict. We were horrified. We did what we could for these creatures, bestowing light on those capable of understanding it. And so our empire was born. The details of it all are fascinating, but I am not a chronicler. And you are not truly capable of understanding.
No, I mean, I get it.
Check your tone, savage. I wear a headpiece reserved for legates of the naval limb of the Scribe Empire. Its senses are both beautiful and functional. They can see you, dreamer. Our world was a hard one, but when we were, and so our and you are not truly known. Having seen the light, I cannot let you spread it further.
Wow, a lot of nothing out here. Did I leave the galaxy or something? There's a whole lot of nothing out here. Oh, who are you? Oh, you went in there.
Exception, reason for serving not found. Checksums indicate large pool consequently, W51 radio source, combat tactics, and fun facts. In this dimension, 0 is an even number. Even as well. I probably didn't need to qualify that. The W51 giant molecular cloud is a complex...
That was so stupid.
...that marks the largest clouds in the galaxy. Marked by active radio sources, the significance of these sources was made apparent 209,513 years ago, when an exception, significance not found. The unusually high amounts of star formation observed in this region seems to be a likely result of this. The three most vital parts of any engagement are range control, energy management, and having fun. By controlling the distance at which you engage your enemy, you are more likely to be in a position where you can damage them without them damaging you. Similarly, by avoiding your enemy's field of fire when they have enough charge to fire, you will greatly increase your chances of surviving. Finally, statistical research shows that 90 to 94% of the victors of naval engagements are the ones who report they had more fun. This research has been criticized for potentially undiagnosed survivorship bias, however. In this dimension, 0 is there anything else?
So, yep, I can go to any starbase that I visited like that. Battery charger. Wow, there's a whole bunch more stuff here. If we land on planets with harsh winds. Stun shot. Heat shield. Well, I certainly need that. All this stuff is real expensive. How about weapons? No? Nothing? No better drive. Whoosh Dancer. Well, that thing is pretty fast. Impulse drive. An impulse drive. Only the fastest ships will be able to keep up. Oh, no sensors. The drive also plays Eurobeat. That would be a plus.
Is there anything else? Exception, civil farewell not found.
Nobody knows why. It just does. Well, I'm gonna call it at this. Game will be over for now. I will resume this game at a later time. It will still be on the alt channel when I do. I can't guarantee that it will be at a similar time of day. Maybe it'll be 4 AM, maybe it'll be 4 PM. Nobody knows. Either way, it won't be tomorrow, because tomorrow I've got my collaboration with Masumi. We will be resuming Deus Ex. In the meantime, well, Frodo, so far so good. It could turn out terrible. It's still not as good as Urquan Masters. Anyway, we're gonna go off on a raid. Thank you all for watching. Look forward to more Star Control Origin streams on the alt channel, I guess. So, catch me on Masumi's channel tomorrow. Other than that, I don't know yet. We'll see. But, good night, everyone. Great. Thank you.